Mrs. Johnson baked 4 dozen cookies. 3/4 of the cookies were oatmeal. How many oatmeal cookies did Mrs. Johnson bake? Well, I see one number here, but then I have to remember that dozen is also a number, but it's in word form, and dozen means 12. So it's asking me how many cookies did she have, not how many dozen. How many cookies? Well, I don't just have 4 cookies. I have 4 dozen or 4 groups of 12, which is 4 times 12. So I actually have 48 cookies. Then it says I have 3/4 of the cookies. Well, we know that of with a number in front is telling us that we need to multiply. And 3/4 here is in word form, but it is a number. So I'm going to say 3/4 times the cookies. Well, how many cookies do I have? I have 48. So my equation here is 3/4 times the cookies. Well, I have 48 cookies. When I'm multiplying whole numbers with fractions, the whole number goes over 1. I don't need common denominators because I say numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. I know 4 times 1 is 4, but I'll work out 48 times 3 on the side. 3 times 8 is 24, carry the 2. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 2 is 14. So 144 over 4. I can't leave it as an improper fraction, so I do in and out. 4 into 144. 0 into 1, subtract, and slide. 4 goes into 14 3 times. 3 times 4 is 12. Subtract and slide. 4 goes into 24 6 times. 6 times 4 is 24. I get 0. I have 0 as a remainder, so my answer is whole number 36. All right, your question says Gabe is barely 2 3/5 years old. He has spent 1/3 of his life sleeping or crying. How much of his short life has Gabe spent either sleeping or crying in years? Pause the video, work it out on your paper, come back to check your work.